Kia ora listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. Don't forget to join me on X or Instagram at Let's Learn Sumo. This is an audio podcast that'll be restreamed on YouTube and you'll find it on your favorite pod streamer. Well, we're at day 2 of the Mei Hatsu or Summer Basho in Tokyo at the Kokugikan. Some excellent bouts. Certainly Sanyaku on track so far tonight. Yokozuna Hoshoryu faced Wakamoto Haru. Poor old Wakamoto, he's sitting in the joy position at Megashira 1. Look, I was a bit of in a Schrodinger's position tonight. I wanted Wakamoto Haru to win and lose at the same time. I do want the Yokozuna to win. I want him to be successful. Gee, it's hard when you like both of them. Wakamoto Haru, he can hug his Kimboshi. He got off Terunofuji last year for comfort, I suppose. Anyway, a big touchy eye blast from the Yokozuna as he did what he did to Wakataka Kage last night and denied Wakamoto Haru any sort of grip. Hoshoryu got right up under the arms of Wakamoto Haru, drove him back and to the side to the bales. He did pull off a bit of a deft body roll as he had both of the arms, used it as leverage as he moved back and forced Wakamoto Haru back and over the bales. Hoshoryu, they both flew over. Hoshoryu, however, he left the dojo just a little bit after Wakamoto Haru. They both flew off into the alley, the Yokozuna showing his dominance once again. Look, when he's on fire, Hoshoryu, he certainly is a top wrestler in the ring. Wakamoto Haru showed some pretty good courtesy. He bowed pretty well to Hoshoryu as he tried to help him back up into the ring. Yori Tayoshi, frontal force down is the call. Kodazakura, he faced Abi and Abi fired off with Nodowa from the touchy eye and Kodazakura fired back with his own neck thrusting. Abi got a little bit too committed coming forward, trying to press his advantage and slipped as Kodazakura got a grab and a pull down. Some pretty good balance and defensive tactics by Kodazakura, returning fire with fire. His knee looks good so far. Hiki Itoshi pull down is the call there. Onosato, he faced Takayasu, yet again a replay of their match from March. Big touchy eye hit as Onosato drove forward. He denied Takayasu any grip and then started to withdraw as Takayasu started his drive forward. Onosato got his right hand on the back of Takayasu's head, dragged him down. He really did telegraph that from a long way away, but Takayasu couldn't do anything about it. Hataki Komi slapdown is the call there, and the Ozeki, he is on track. He's in the Sunatori position, which basically means he's an Ozeki that is in a position to be eligible for promotion to Yokozuna if he does well. Remember, the Suna is the white rope belt the Yokozuna wears, thus Sunatori. I felt for Takayasu in this bout, though. He really did look a bit downbeat as he got back up. Daisho and Gonayama, they went at it full throttle tonight. Daisho, he blasted out of the touchy eye with a full threshing attack as Gonayama did well to absorb the hits. All 17 of them in a very short time from Daisho. Daisho got an arm pull on Gonayama at one point, tried to pull him off balance, but Gonayama, he stayed up. Gonayama went forward at one point as Daisho got a fantastic hit with his left, opened the door as Gonayama went spiraling in a big dive, hit the ground, a furious bout. Suki Itoshi, a thrust down win for Daisho there. Disappointing loss for the technician Kirishima as Oho outsmarted him, used a pretty good solid Oshi attack to force him back and over. Kirishima, he simply missed the arm grip on Oho and kept missing it as he went on the retreat. Sukadashi, thrust out win for Oho, who's really looking quite dangerous so far in his 2 bouts. Tomorrow night, Oho faces the Yokozuna, and it will be the all-star highlight match to watch that one tomorrow night. Tamawashi and Wakataka Kage faced off tonight. Wakataka Kage seems to have Tamawashi's number in attack. Tonight was no different. Tamawashi came out hard with the Nodowa attack on Wakataka Wakatakakage as he drove him back to the bails. Wakatakakage, he was on the bails and then shifted to the right along the top of the Tawara bails. Tamawashi chased him. He was a bit too committed. Wakatakakage must have got a hand under the shoulder. I didn't see it from the camera angle as he pulled Tamawashi around him to give him the Karasukashi under shoulder swing down as Tamawashi stepped out and ended on the wrong side of the bails. Easy Hiki Itoshi pull down win for Hiradumi over Ichi Yamamoto, but I think Ichi Yamamoto got a bit of a headbutt off the Tachiai, which probably put him off his attack. He went down pretty quick. Ura, he tried a tactic I didn't think was an awful tactic given his opponent Takeda Fuji. Takeda Fuji, as we know, he likes to blast out of the Tachiai. Ura went super low to the left, looking for the leg of Takeda Fuji, trying to get that leg pick, pull him off balance, but he just missed the leg, and he pay the full price as Takeda Fuji just blasted him back to the bails and then into the first row, Oshidashi win. Strong technical Yorikiri win for Hakuoho over Oshoma. Look, Hakuoho, he was patient, he got the grip and finished Oshoma off. Oshoma, for his part, tried hard, but Hakuoho, he's strong and a really good technical belt fighter. That was pretty easy for him. Yorikiri win. Tobizaru, he had a win over Chiyoshima, resisted the belt grip. Tobizaru ended up driving Chiyoshima back as Chiyoshima tried to get hold and turn Tobizaru over at the bails, but he ran out of room. That gave Tobizaru the win. Midori Fuji, he went hard at Shodai, kept up the pressure, trying to get up under the arms, trying to get a grip, but he was too committed and a bit off balance and fell to the second Hataki Komi in 2 days as Shodai slapped him down. Endo, he got an easy and fast drive out Yorikiri win on Meisei. Look, Meisei came out with a pretty strong Tachiai. It just didn't work for him there, and Endo just drove him straight back and out. Atami Fuji, who's languishing down the bottom of the Banzuke at the moment, showed who his coaching is coming from. He got a big double-armed Kimadashi lock-up win over Toki Hayate. Some Terunofuji influence coming in there. That was Terunofuji's favoured technique. Lock up both arms, force them back, and doesn't it look painful when you do it properly? A good, fast and dynamic belt struggle between Sadanumi and Ryuden. They both got opposite inside-outside grips and threw each other from one side of the ring to the other. Sadanumi got the better of it for that win. Toki Taikei got a bit of a strange win over Tamashoho, who pretty much muttered first up, but then balked himself off the Tachiai. I think he was waiting for the Gyoji to call a mata on the second go, but they kept going. Toki Taikei got a bit of a twist and swing around as Tamashoho went around and stepped out backwards. They did call it a Hataki Komi win. Bit of an unusual fight. Awkward one, that one. So that was it for tonight. Tomorrow night, Hoshoryu versus Oho. That will be the headline bout to finish off the evening tomorrow night, day 3. Onosato versus Abi. Wakatakakage versus Korizakura. That will be a good bout. Hard to pick who might win that, but Korizakura is looking pretty good. His knee looks good so far. Daisho and Wakamoto Haru. It'll be all about whether Wakamoto Haru can get inside that threshing and get a grip. Kirishima versus Tamawashi, bit of 50-50 there, but I would put my money on Kirishima to come back. Ura versus Hiradumi, that should be a blasting fight. That one should be interesting. And so, yeah, some good fights coming up for day 3. That's it for day 2. Join me again, folks. Hakioi, let's learn sumo.